excited to bring him up. Ladies and gentlemen, Tillson.
Thank you. Keep it going for all your comics tonight, guys. Yes, sirree. You packed it out. Thank you so much for coming here. Don't stare at me so blankly, sir. It's gonna get good, I promise. Famous last words. Guys, this is nice. Saturday night. We're here to let off some steam, right? That's what we're doing here. Yeah, silent nods. Absolutely. You know what I'm talking about. It's a tense world, right, guys? It is, you know? I get scared. We got problems in this world, right? Racism? That's out there. Racism is out there. Not in here, out there. I get scared, and I'm what they like. I'm like a Republican action figure. Let's get real. I didn't exist until someone said okie dokie on a sailboat. I just appeared, okay? That's my origin story. That's how I came to be. Gee whiz at a wine tasting, okay? Oh yeah, that's my Marvel origin. White boy. Yes, that is me. Absolutely. I'm a superhero. That is what I am. I can act lame in almost any situation. I sure can. I don't know, guys. If I'm being honest, I have zero tolerance for racism. Treat people like they're white. Right? You know what I'm talking about? White privilege is a thing, okay? It's a thing. All right? Take a look at it. Take a look at it right here. No defense skills. I'm basically veal. That's what I'm made of. That is what I'm made of. Anyone drink and drive here? Close to the vest. I respect that. I do. I don't know, guys. Every time I drink and drive, I think to myself, how is this legal? Seems pretty dangerous, right? To really make a law. I think alcoholism, that's a nasty word, right? I saw a couple of you when I walked in here. We're not so bad, guys. Alcoholism is a nasty word, you know? They shame it. Doctors say it's genetic, but, you know, sometimes it's just nice to know your dad's your dad. Okay? I like knowing Pa's Pa myself. I do. We only talk about the bad times to be drunk, right, everyone? Don't drink and drive. How about all the good times to be drunk, right? Like dancing, or how about the first time you tell someone you love them? You're going to do that sober? Don't be a hero, okay? Have a drink first. It slips right out. You don't even have to mean it. That's important. I want a new job, guys. This isn't fulfilling, you know? I got a friend that's a paramedic. I think that's a cool job, right? Because you get to practice medicine, but you're still one of the guys. I think that's right. Mommy, what's a paramedic? Well, honey, sometimes a doctor and a UPS driver love each other very much. Some doctors eat lunch in the driver's seat of a truck. We're learning about the world right now. God, Friday night in Providence in a basement, guys. A girl can dream, right? But we're here. We're down here. This is what it's all about. Anyone like public sex here? There she is. Fuck her. You're a lucky guy, all right? If they go to the bathroom. Oh, not with you? All right. He likes to watch. I get it. Man standing behind the tree in the park. I get it, buddy. Just a peeker. Just a peek. Just a little peeky peek. I don't know, guys. Public sex, I'm not sure if that's for me. I had sex in a swimming pool once. I don't know. Wet pussy? No thanks. I don't think so. Let's not reinvent the wheel. No siree, no siree. Right? But it is, guys. We have problems in this country. Climate change? It's out there. You have glasses, miss. We're an educated crowd. Climate change is out there. They say it's dangerous, guys, but we might not get another chance to get rid of Florida. Okay? I'm sorry. I think we have to take it. I do. Oh, my God. There's a lot of hate in this room. Oh, my God. This just turned into a rally down here. Yeah, speak it, brother. That's what we do in the basement. This is the truth basement. This is where we speak truth. Yeah, it's quite a place. The state fruit's actually Monster Energy. I don't know if you knew that. It is. Any Monster drinkers amongst us? Are you monstered up? Anyone? This table? How did I know? Guys, Monster's a trashy beverage. I'll be the first to say it. Not you guys. It is, you know. It's actually the gateway drug to Monday Night Raw. I don't know if you knew that. Oh, it's an innocent sip at first. Next thing you know, you're pile driving the neighbor boy. His dad comes out, your dad comes out. It's a whole thing. I think you gotta know how to talk today, though, guys. I think that's important, you know? Can't say all the words you want to say, right? The C word? I don't think so, people. I don't think so. I'm not saying the C word. You can't, guys. I would never say the C word, even if I was on Family Feud and the topic was women who are my mother. I'm not saying that. I got news for you. I don't think so. Lead the horse to water. I'm not drinking. No siree. You know? No, you gotta know how to speak. I don't like offending people, right? We know the worst word, the N-word. Don't say it. Some white guys are like, can I say it? I don't think so, Buster. Not even on your birthday. No siree. I don't care how bad you want to win Scrabble either. You hear me, Gam Gam? I'll give you your 10 points, but I'm not happy about it. Fucking Gam Gam. You know Gam Gam. Rhode Island, you know Gam Gam. Don't play stupid with me. I know the Gammers. Yeah. I don't know. I used to work with a guy who had Tourette's, and I heard him say every bad word, every slur under the sun. But he never said the N-word. And that made me wonder, like, does he know that word? Or does he just not think it's a bad word? It's like, hey, dude, stop being racist and say the N-word, okay? Let me know you know it's bad. Let me know you know it's bad. Well, yeah, I don't know. Political correctness is a big topic of conversation. And, you know, I like to skate the line, but I don't like offending people. I really don't, you know? Plus, all the politically correct words are long words, right? They're always really long words, you know? And sometimes you do have to speak quickly, right? Sometimes time is of the essence. You guys could be looking at a dead man right now. But thank God for me, last week at the park, there was a politically incorrect man. And he saved my life when he said, "Tard's got a knife." I would have been dead before he could say mentally challenged. And isn't that a little problem, okay? We couldn't have had tonight. I like this, guys. We got a good mix of laughing and confusion. That's what gets me rock hard, okay? In case you were wondering. The other comics are simpletons. They like when everyone laughs, not me. This is nuanced. We have something so special. But, you know, it's not, you know, some people can't really, they don't go with the flow, though, you know? You still hear about people wearing blackface in 2024. 2024. Prime ministers, governors, blackface? I don't think so. I would never wear blackface. I won't even clean out my chimney, if I'm being honest. I don't think so. That's what's going to stay. It is. Yeah. Asian impressions. I don't do stuff like that, okay? I don't know about you guys. I don't do stuff like that. I wouldn't even go outside if it's too bright out, if I'm being honest. I don't think so. Fine print, I'm out, okay? I'm not squinting. I'm not, okay? There's a good person alert happening tonight. That's what it is. Yeah. I'm a little low energy, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't have any coffee today. I love coffee, you know? My friend was like, there was a McDonald's right there. Why didn't you go to McDonald's? McDonald's has the best coffee. Any McDonald's coffee people here? There she is. I should have known. Fucking public. McDonald's coffee. I'll ask the questions right here, okay? I don't like McDonald's coffee. It's fine. It's fine. They just don't have baristas at McDonald's, right? How good can coffee be without a barista? We all know what a barista looks like. Pink hair, bad attitude, master's degree. I wouldn't even go to your coffee shop if the baristas have a gender, if I'm being honest, okay? That's bad coffee. That's a bad roast, all right? I'm sorry. Give Daddy what he wants. Give Daddy what he needs. I need a hobby, guys. I need a hobby. My friend was like, how about karate? Karate. A full head of gray hair. In a gi. Learning karate. That's not cool. You know what line's never gotten anyone laid? Oh, that's a nice area. My sensei lives there. Can't hang out on Thursday, baby. I'm getting my blue belt. Becoming a killing machine. How about pottery? Any pottery people? That's a wholesome activity. Yes, thank you, sir. Point at her. You're a pottery lady? I am. I like that. You should have spoken up. I asked a question. Pottery school, I used to date a girl who was into pottery. And I did like that, you know, because, like, why pay money when I can just have the worst mugs and bowls I've ever seen in my entire life? I like a sharp plate myself. Soup should leak. I've always said that. I've always said that. Yeah. My friend was like, John, you should try poker. Poker's fun. I don't know. I'm not a poker guy. What's poker? Drunk math, right? That's what it is. Drunk math. That's how I lost my job at H&R Block. Drunk math. I don't think so. Not for me. Yeah. I want to be a happy guy. Is anyone happy here? No. Too late. You're making all my miserable friends feel less than. Calm down, all right? I'll congratulate after, okay? Pregnancy isn't always happy, okay? I don't know if I can know it. I'll tell you what. Guys, you know when I'm a happy Joe? Let me tell you. You know when I know the Zoloft is popping? You ever brush your teeth without one hand on the counter? That's gonna be a good day, right? You ever get out of bed without sitting on the side of it first? No exhale, no sigh, just up with a boner and a dream? That's a day right there. That is a day. I think it's good to come out, be honest, you know? Everyone lies these days. I think honesty is very important, you know? I try to be honest. I went on a date recently. At the end of the date, the woman actually told me that she has a husband. Can you believe that? I was blown away. I almost stopped pretending to be a doctor. And like 10 years of fake medicine. Come on now. I think it's good to get together like this, guys, because we are divided, you know? But I think it's good. Get us in a room. We can coexist, right? We all have different opinions. Even sexual stuff, right? How about this one, guys? Shaven or unshaven? Yes. I asked the tough questions right here. I notice you're nodding. Are you nodding to both?
No, just one.
Okay. This is why we reach into the crowd, people. For this kind of magic. I'm going to open up to you all. My girlfriend's actually unshaven, which I do kind of like because it covers her ex's name. Doesn't quite cover property up. But that's why Daddy's got an imagination. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. This is a pubic hair crowd. I should have known. We're in a basement on a Friday night, okay? A couple of us have sticks up our asses. Oh no, but the rest, filthy animals. This is a progressive crowd if I ever saw one. Absolutely. I get it right now. Oh no, I like that. I like living in a, semi-progressive world, Whatever you're feeling on the inside, you can say, this is how I am. If you're gay, you can say you're gay and you're gay. I think that's great because when I was a kid, if you wanted to be called gay, you had to do something gay. Like buckle your seatbelt or cough while smoking, eat a pear. You know what I'm talking about? We're talking about gay stuff. We are. Yeah. I want to be a tough guy. That's what I want. Sir, you're obviously tough as nails. Are you a tough guy? Well, sometimes someone knows jujitsu or something, and you can't judge a book by its cover. Not to say, you got a tattoo?
Yeah, actually.
With a ninja star?
Black belt.
Well. Let the man speak for himself, okay? That little fuck stallion, that is a black belt right there. So don't you be starting shit. He's got a forearm tattoo. You don't just get those. I don't think so, all right? This is why I asked. You're a tough fucking guy, right? I'm not a tough guy. I do. I've got a friend that does mixed martial arts. That's tough shit, right? Do you all know what MMA is? If you don't know what MMA is, find a stripper and ask what her brother does. Not shooting tin can. You dirty devils. I'm not a fighter, though. I have been punched in the face once, so I'll never practice the tube outside of curves again. Not making that mistake twice. Oh, when they get a head of steam, I'll tell you what. They'll get you. Yeah. Guys, how come the stripper never seems to recognize you outside the club? Last night I'm daddy, now you can't put down your kid to give old J-Bone a hug? I paid for her braces. Candy, we had something. Guys, you know what a good workout is? Whitewater rafting. Yes, that's the real shit right there. We have a rafter amongst us, guys. Whitewater rafting, guys, that's a real workout. You know it is because that's what they do in all the medication commercials, right? That's how you know the pills are working. A little whitewater rafting, right? I saw a Viagra commercial, and I think that makes sense, right? Because, like, you can't get in a raft with a soft cock. Take some pills, get in the boat, right? You can't be flaccid on the rapids. You need confidence on the rapids. Take that limp dick to a canoe, right? You thought it, I said it. Absolutely. Guys, don't worry. I know I'm blocking your view. You're like, oh no, sir, I want to see you so badly. I got you, buddy. All right? I think you got to appreciate the little things, guys. I like the occasional Slim Jim. Any Slim Jim people amongst us? There, a silent nod. I like that right there. Miss, where do you get your Slim Jims?
Gas station.
Of course. Gas station. We're not animals. That is where you get a fucking Slim Jim. Impulse buy, baby. That's why they put it next to the cashier. I have an uncle that buys them online. Do you understand the garbage difference between those two things? A premeditated Slim Jim? Get fucked, okay? You can't get through the weekend on 2 Slim Jims. Mima's coming in town. I don't think so. Got to be ready. Gas station. Impulse buys. Right? Not everything, though. You ever see the plunger at a gas station? Oh, yeah. Not a great selection. One plunger. One plunger. That's for a very specific person. That's for someone with a situation at home. That's not your Bed Bath & Beyond we're starting a life together plunger. That's an emergency plunger. That's a guy wearing sweatpants, wet slippers, probably holding a Slim Jim, if we're being honest. That is exactly who that's for. This is it, guys. This is what it's all about. Stand-up comedy. It gets weird. Yes, it does. I see it on your face, miss. It gets weird. Comedy's a good gig. Like, the money's not great, but it's better than my last job, waiting for my parents to die. It was taking a little while, still kind of a side gig, for being honest. Little game called Patience. You gotta have a little page. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yeah. But it is good to come out, guys, you know? Don't you get lonely at home? I get lonely at home. Have you ever lit a candle just to see something move? Oh my God. Buckle your seatbelt just for the hug? Anyone? We're passing out tippy tips here. Tippy tips. That is what we're doing. This is obviously a sexual audience. Oh, I'm looking around here, guys. This could be a fuck pit in no time. Oh, yeah. Hop on the pile. That's what I always say. I don't know. I think your favorite sex position says a lot about you. I like when the girl's on top, or as my therapist says, avoiding responsibility. Your job is really just to be a penis, isn't it? I was a guy with a dick, now I'm a dick with a guy. Simple as that. Everyone in this audience can relate to that joke, okay? How about masturbation? We're not leaving anyone out. Any solo artists amongst us? It's perfectly healthy, Mother told me. It's perfectly healthy. Absolutely. I think we shame masturbation, guys. I think we do. Masturbation combines my 2 favorite things, coming and being alone. Okay? It's about as sweet as life gets right there. You don't always need a person, just a little quai. A little quai. How about prostitution? Is he going to more dirty? He is. He is. Prostitution. Did anyone buy their dates today? Just making sure. That's not for me. I don't know. Some guys are into that, you know? I'm not into prostitution. I have paid for sex before. I used to date a girl who lived on a toll road. That was an expensive summer. But the roads look great. I got news for you. I've got a friend who's a prostitute guy. It's not my thing. I had so many questions for him. I'm like, how does it even start? No kissing? It's so unromantic. How does it even begin? It's like, well, I normally start with missionary. Do you believe that, guys? Missionary? Missionary with a hooker? What's next? Letting her live? I'm sorry, I was raised old-fashioned, okay? God, I'm not changing with all the times. No siree, no siree, no siree. You guys like the filth. Can I get away with a dirty one? Yes. Whoa, I know it's been clean up until this point, so I thought I'd ask. As a gentleman who respects you, who's into doggy style? Oh my God, finally, that should have been an issue during the election. We could have really come together on doggy style sex. Doggy style, guys, that's a fun position. I like it too. Who doesn't, right? I don't know if I like it for the no eye contact or because my mother gave birth to me on all fours. She was chasing a milk dud under the couch and got her arm caught, and there I was, here with you. Guys, we've already established you're very sexually active. There's no denying that. Wear protection, okay? STDs are out there. They're rampant. Wear protection. I thought I got an STD from jerking off the other day. I did. Guys, take it from me. It goes porn, then Cheetos. You'll be Googling orange penis all night long. I almost ruined poker night. I did. I sure fucking did. Yeah. I don't know, guys. If we're getting older, let's face facts. We're getting older. Look at me. It's happening. I'm 15 years old. Don't do crack, people. Don't do crack. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm getting that age where I either have to buy a leather jacket or start a family. You know what I'm talking about? Baby or an earring. That's where I am right now. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have any kids. I'm actually afraid of having kids. I even pull out when I jerk off. If I'm being honest, practice makes perfect. Some of you know this already. I don't know how to talk to kids, Because, you can't say everything to a kid. I realize that, but I don't want to lie to a kid, I have a niece and she brings up heavy topics to me, and sometimes I panic. I don't know what to say. And recently she brought up Nazi Germany to me. And of course I went into panic mode. She was like, Uncle John, how could someone do something like that to so many people? I was like, well, honey, you've got to be organized. Talking big numbers here. She's a kid. She's a kid. I don't know what to tell you. I think it is good to get together like this, though, because, we're all different. We put each other up against one another. I hate that. The genders, who cares? We're all 2 arms, 2 legs. Even the body parts that are specific to us, they're made out of stuff we both have, right? How about this? The penis. I don't have to tell you guys. The penis is, of course, made of eyelid. Touch a penis. Touch an eyelid. It's pretty fucking close. It's like God's assistant was like, hey, God, we made way too many dicks. And God was like, let them blink. It's that Old Testament. I'm not a religious man. Yes, indeed. There we go. There we go. A penis crowd. I want a bigger penis. Anyone know what I'm talking about here, fellers? Yeah, listen, you guys are confident. I like this. Do a lot of shows where everyone's silent, like, oh no, me and my 2 inches are fine over here. But these are some big dick stallions right there. I can tell by looking at them. Yeah. I have an average penis, It's not great. It's fine. You wouldn't send it back, but you wouldn't order it again either. It's average. As far as clits go, it's a hog. Okay? I got news for you. It's a big old girl down there. Okay? Oh, yeah. Big old girl. We shame the small penis. You know what I'm talking about, sir. We shame the small penis. We absolutely do. We shame it. But we never bring up the big clit. Oh, she's out there. Oh, yeah. I've stared down the barrel a time or two myself. I saw a clit so big it had balls. Started out fingering, it ended thumb wrestling, okay? Yes, absolutely. I'm telling you my life story right now. A pregnant woman's laughing at the clit joke. What's more fun than that? That's fun. She's laughing for 2. What's your excuse, everyone else? God, join me in Dirty Town. That's all I want. That's all I want. Dirty Town, USA. Men are violent, though. I'll say it. Men are violent. Men are so violent, I almost think we should kill women just for making them. Straight to the source. I like that we're all laughing at different speeds. It takes a while for the sounds to get over there. We'll get surround sound one day. I'll tell you what. That's going to be a day. That is going to be a day. Men are really so popular, and I get it. You know, men are scary. You know, the penis is scary. Absolutely. You ever see a penis in a movie? That's frightening. The hair sticks up on the back of my neck. Because there's rated R, but there's R plus a dick, and that's a different film altogether. When I see breasts in a movie, I smile, but when I see a penis, I listen. Some scary shit around the corner. I think everyone's good at something, guys. That's right. Keep those chins in the air. I saw a lot of down faces when you walked in. It's almost like you came to a show you had no idea who the headliner was. I know that couldn't be the case, but that's what it sounded like. Everyone's good at something, you know? I believe that. I actually found out recently I have the gift of Gaydar. Oh yeah, it's a real phenomenon, people. I can actually tell when someone's gay just by fucking them. I didn't ask for this gift. I'm but a vessel, okay? Fellas, line up by the bathroom after the show. I'll be testing people. Learn something about yourselves. You know, my God, you guys are fun. We're being silly. I don't know. I have a lot of gay friends. I don't think I could ever be gay, though. Not after 9 years of conversion therapy. I'll tell you what. I'm cured, all right? Jesus sent me a seat up in heaven. I'm coming. My God. Anyone doing drugs? Where are they? Thank you. You raise your hand at everything. I don't believe it, okay? I like that. It's called participation, okay, guys? I got one of them. Careful with them drugs, guys. God, I try not to do them myself, you know. All the drugs you have to do, right? Those are all the hardcore drugs. You know, those are the ones you have to do. You smoke weed, but you do drugs. Those are the hardcore drugs, right? Whenever something goes up a level, too, you have to do it, right? Like, people have sex, but they do anal. You can't have anal. Nobody makes sweet anal. I've tried, okay? It can't be done. You have to do it. You have to do anal. Don't tighten up on me, guys. Let this joke happen. You're going to like it when it's over. It's other things, too, though, right? It's also time. Like, people have time, find time, take time. Those are all different from doing time. It's absolutely true. If you have the time, you might have sex. But if you do time, you might do anal. Guys, thanks so much. Thanks for having me tonight. You're great. Good night.